Did you know that many of the sound effects you hear in movies are added after the movie is filmed?
What?
This is called adding Foley, and there's literally Foley artists who create sound effects for movies using whatever materials they can find. Whoa, that is so cool. I need to try that out for myself. I thought it'd be fun to record some sound effects in real life. So I met up with Grant at this cool park in town. It has lots of metal and rock and just lots of cool stuff to make sounds with. And we recorded a bunch of sound effects.
Ooh, that's a nice snare. Okay, we did peak at some point, but just gonna make it sound nice and crunchy. Reduce the gain. A couple ground textures to choose from. Ooh, that's a nice kick.
Things were going pretty well at the park, but the environment was just so noisy.
Enough. Stop building the city, improving lives. Making a video.
That's the dwarves.
Mining away. I found a Bitcoin. Ooh, the pole at the end was a nice surprise.
It was pretty fun hitting things with rocks. In total, we recorded over 170 sound effects that I cut out and rendered in Ableton Live. So after we recorded all these sound effects, it was like, what can we film to like use these sound effects with? And so we ended up deciding on filming a cinematic chase scene. I've gone through these sound effects and I've used them as best as I can to like be the sound design and to be the Foley and the sound effects for the cinematic chase scene. I think it's pretty cool. I want to show you what I have going on here. Because most of the sound effects were recorded before filming the chase scene, it's a fun challenge to see how I can get these clips to fit the video. Now, I'm not using all 170 of them, but I'm just adding in sound effects, just to emphasize certain points. So for instance, I might use like a metallic hit to emphasize an ominous footstep. Or using a scrape from a one wheel, editing that to create different whoosh transitions.
Oh, that was it.
I had asked Grant to ride his one wheel while playing my trombone. That is so funny, but what's absolutely mind-blowing is that by taking that sound effect, lowering the pitch, adding delay and reverb, you get this. All those Hans Zimmer Brahms sounds that you'll hear in this video, they're all trombone blasts that have been repitched with a ton of reverb. They really amp up the suspense and drama. I think the last thing that this video needs is an early 2000s techno industrial sounding theme song. I met up with Jesse and Grant at the studio and shared the massive buttload of clips with them.
Oh wow, these samples fill up. You've cut in many samples. 172, 127 fit in a drum rack, my dude.
It's a lot of samples, but these guys are really good at producing music, so I knew that they could turn these sound effects into something awesome. And yes, we're creating an entire song out of these sound effects.
Nice snare. You guys tap dancing on the bridge?
Nice. You gotta lower that. It sounds like a one wheel right now. I want it to sound like a monster truck revving.
Jesse pitched the trombone samples and turned them into a polyphonic brass pad that he could play chord progressions with, which is super cool. I really appreciated their help, and it was great to get their creative input on this project.
Yeah, that sounds like
Grant put together a nice track of kick, snare, and verbed out whooshes that made a great foundation for Jesse's track to sit on. It's kind of crazy to think that all these sounds are rocks and metal and footsteps that we recorded ourselves. Anyways, let's see how the final cinematic chase scene sounds with the theme song added.